Alright, so we're gonna call this meeting to order. Does anyone have any additions to the agenda? And if not, can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
Make a motion to approve.
No second.
All in favor?
Alright.
Alright, public comment. Do we have any public comment? Okay, so let's move on to the business. First one up, we have a review / approval of the Development Committee meeting minutes from October 9th, 2025.
I'll move to approve.
Okay,
Second.
alright, all in favor?
Aye.
Alright, any opposed? Next up is the e-bike and the e-scooter ordinance. So Jen sent 3 ordinances. Has everyone had a chance to review them?
No.
Alright, you can take my copy. So
These both the same?
they're not the same.
Oh, okay.
The one from Bellwood is about e-bikes. The one from the IML is about e-scooters. And the one from Olney is about e-bikes as well. And gas-powered bikes.
I got a question.
Yeah.
And don't take it the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really worth going through all this over some kids that are out having fun?
That is a good question then. I think we were referred to from the board, so the board thinks it's.
You're referred by who?
The board.
There was one individual who brought it up.
Yeah, and I think the board approved sending it to the committee anyway.
Agreed. Begs the question, what's the objective?
Yeah.
How many of them do you think is running around the building?
I think it's just 3 maybe that I've seen.
Dave's got one.
Well, just because you got one
They're
doesn't.
raising all kinds of hell in town.
Well, I'm just saying, you got one.
Yeah.
Just because you got one doesn't mean you need to be regulated.
Oh, I
That's true.
didn't say that. I just said he has one.
I haven't personally seen anyone or had any troubles with anyone, but.
I mean, I got 2 boys down my street. They go back and forth, and
Okay.
the girl across the street, she goes around her house.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you look at is it's just a source of revenue. For all these.
Yeah, I just don't know if that's a road we want to travel down.
Are they using e-bikes or are they using like a normal bicycle?
No, they're using motorcycles.
They are?
Real small ones. They're not. I wouldn't call them a motorcycle, but they're.
Like dirt bikes?
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Dirt bikes and mini bikes are a whole different thing. They're not e-bike. They wouldn't fall under e-bikes.
They won't.
No.
I think the definition.
Yeah, they got the big tires on, or the gappy
Basically,
tires.
it's gotta be battery. It has to be propelled by a battery.
Yeah. So for a motorized bicycle, it has to be 15 cc's or smaller is the engine size, which is really small.
What's that saying? We're making them out of a
And they
mobile.
have pedals.
And
Like a
have
regular
pedals,
bike.
yeah. I mean, the committee can just say we don't want to do an ordinance. That's an option.
Does anybody here had any problems?
I mean, they go down in front of my house making noise, but
Is it,
I was a kid once too, believe it or not.
yeah, right. The e-bikes are noiseless. The ones you're referring to probably do have an engine on them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. On Cherokee, I can tell you that it's not. No.
I've only ever seen adults around town on e-bikes. I haven't seen any kids.
So who's
My
complaining?
neighbor causes a lot of trouble on his.
Who's complaining and what are they complaining about?
It just basically assists your pedaling when you're going, you're out.
Yeah.
Well, what good does it do you to have an e-bike and when you're out exercising, you should be.
Well, when you get my age and
I am your age.
you know.
Aren't we? Oh, for what what it's worth, the state of Illinois has taken up e-bikes and an e-bike ordinance put into the vehicle code. So I don't know that we need to do that. And the other question I have is, how do we enforce it?
I don't think the sheriff would really do anything to help us, so.
Well, I've got a meeting with the sheriff on Thursday, and I'll ask him that, but I don't know, it's an ordinance that we create another ordinance and we don't enforce it, so what good is the ordinance?
Mm.
I would,
There's some real common sense there.
I would think that maybe the best thing to do would be wait to see what the state does. And again, it's kicks the cans down the road, but I'm not sure. I've seen kids on e-bikes or electric bikes, electric scooters out at night with no lights and stuff on.
Mm.
So that could be a problem. I encountered a bunch of them up on Cherokee here after a board meeting or committee meeting.
Mm.
It could have been a problem.
Yeah.
But so could a lot of things. That's what I got to say about it. So.
I would kind of say if it's a safety issue, it should be up to the parents to make sure their kids are being safe, not necessarily the village.
Well, that was in the state language too.
Tom's got a question.
Were they, e-bikes or were they like e-scooters? Were they just plain scooters or were they also bicycles?
Well, I think what I encountered was scooters.
Yeah, cause I've seen those too, but
Yeah, I'm
Rarely.
aware of those. I
I
didn't
don't
know
see-
that they were running around without any lights at night. I
No.
don't usually go out at night.
cause even, I don't even ride it at night. I haven't been up and down Illini Street a couple times, but I turn on the headlight and the tail light, just like most bicycles. You see these bicycle guys who ride and they usually put lights on their bikes. I'm scared to death going out there anyway. I originally bought it because I was gonna ride it out to the golf course, instead of driving out there, cause it's kind of short distance. I don't even wanna do that now, even with 35 mile an hour, cause I can only go like 20 or a little over. And which is too dangerous. I don't even wanna ride it out there.
I think it's just, I said my piece. It's up to you guys what you do.
Oh, can I add another thing? Frank, to your point about the state regulations, it seems like there is a problem in certain areas where these e-bikes have gotten too powerful where they're almost like motorcycles. And some groups in some urban areas, more populous than this, they race in hell with it, and there's been some bad accidents, and that kind of propagated these regulations that are currently in place. But yeah, some of the e-bikes that are very powerful are almost, they are practically motorcycles. But the stuff that's running around here, that's all low power stuff, I think.
Well, and you could get the higher powered ones in here, but I believe the state having it in the vehicle code, then the sheriff could enforce it, or what maybe would enforce it if it was uniform across the county. But if we got an ordinance and Waterman doesn't, and then Hinckley does, and Cortland doesn't, they don't know how to enforce it. Or again, it's up to you guys. You want to bring something to the board, or you don't, or.
Okay.
I really don't think it's worth pursuing. How I feel about it. Are we looking for a motion?
Yeah, you could do a motion that we're not gonna bring it any type of an ordinance to the board on
We make
e-bikes.
a motion, we don't bring any kind of ordinance towards the e-bikes or anything.
Why don't you say, we'll table it at this point? That way we can bring it up quicker, or if we had to. If it did become a, let's say somebody got killed or something, or we needed,
I mean, I'm like what Frank says, like, wait till the state mandates something, and then we can just follow them, and then the owner of the e-bike can say, well, this is what the state has done.
yeah,
We're just following what the state does,
okay, I'll agree with that.
and that's how I look at it.
Okay, that's fine.
I just, when the state mandates something, then it's easier for us to say, tell the rest of the village or
Right.
people who have it and say, well, this is
Yeah,
what
this
the state
is
says.
state law, yeah,
Yeah, and I mean, that's how I look at it.
good idea. I'll second that motion you just made.
Okay,
Aye.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so if you don't have anything else, do we have a motion to adjourn?
I second.
Well, that was quick.
Alright, all in favor?
Aye.
Alright.